Guess who's back?
You're now listening to Unapologetic, the podcast, with your two hosts, Trey and Reg, discussing any and everything unfiltered.
Pause. Good, everybody. Y'all know who it is. Unapologetic the podcast. Dre and Reg, we back for another episode, another week.
What's happening?
Let me get. Oh shit! There we go. That's some motherfucking applause in this. Slow week, but you know we got plenty to talk about. And all, I mean, anytime we get on these mics and talk, it's always gonna be some good shit. So I ain't worried about that.
Right.
We start off about what's good. What's going on with you? What's good with you?
Shit, man. Ain't too much change, bro. Took time out over the weekend, the long weekend, Memorial Day weekend, to do some stuff with the fam. Man, had to move the vehicle, clean out garages, do some spring cleaning, man. Going into summer cleaning, man. But it was all for a good cause, man. Got an opportunity to spend it with my mom, my stepfather, my brother and my sister, and
Okay.
My son. His birthday was on Saturday, so happy birthday!
Oh, shut out!
Yeah.
Congrats.
To my dog Billy, man. So he,
right?
No, my stepfather.
No, your son.
My son's birthday is in August. I said,
your stepfather. Oh, I thought you said your son. Yeah, because I started thinking about. I'm like September.
Nah, his is in August actually.
Okay.
Yeah, but my stepdad, he we rocked out and did that, and it was a good move, man. Now I'm just back at work, man, in the thick of it. I mean, shit, tomorrow Thursday, can't complain about that.
Yeah, that sounds good, man. I didn't. We had of course, it was a long weekend. I guess every day is like a weekend. I guess when you ain't really doing shit, but I had a time this weekend. I didn't do nothing, but I had some Sunday and Monday I had a lot of time to myself, some self-reflecting and thinking about things, just life in general, relationship status with friends, people that are more than friends, family, and everything. So just a lot of things I thought about, went through, going through my mind, and just putting some things in perspective, and what areas and directions I want to move to in the future, man. And just self-help things, self-health, and mental health, all that other good stuff. Just basically that was me. Now that I'm back off, vacation, not doing much, back in the gym, decided, no alcohol for 2 weeks.
Okay.
Depending on after that 2 weeks is up, we'll see how far I go after that. But and that's basically just doing that, cleansing myself, detoxing, whatever, and getting right for St. Lucia. And
right.
You know I'm a drinker on vacation. Yeah. The only bad thing about that is, once you do go back and have that drink, it's like that, of course your tolerance ain't where it was, and you like, fuck. But
hey, man, it's all right putting back training wheels, dog. It's all good.
Yeah, absolutely.
Don't dive head first. Now think hey man, you might get on that bicycle, think you can ride that 1300.
Yeah, but that's about it, man. And everything's everything. But before we dive into sports and get started, I want to do this last week. I didn't do it. I want to give a shout out to my girl Tessa. She was on the podcast. She graduated from UNC 2 weeks ago. Walked the stage. Got a ring. She got pictures. I saw Jordan there. You know, of course she was with Baycock and all them. You know, walking across the stage. So it's good shit, man. I'm
shout it out, man. Good job.
100% proud of her, man. That's that's big, man. We both are Carolinians, Tar Heel Blue till we die, all that good stuff, and just somebody I know personally, to graduate, and it's good shit, man. And we had on got to get it back on one of these days. I enjoyed her.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Yeah, but you know what time it is, dog. Let's get into the sports.
Sound the alarm. Please.
We're not gonna OD. Somebody told me last week we OD'd on sports. They said y'all talk for damn near an hour about sports. I was like, what?
I was trying to move and groove, dog.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah. Oh, we can bob and weave, right? Well, we ain't got much to talk about anyway. It's just the NBA Finals preview. We talk about the end of the Heat and Celtics. Was the Lakers done last episode?
I mean, what is there to speak on about the Lakers?
Yeah, I mean, not much. No, they had to be done because we talked about LeBron's retirement. Him contemplating retired, so they was done. Celtics Heat.
Celtics Heat. You know what? I commend the Celtics for running off 3 straight, losing 3 straight. But that last game, though, they went back. They went back to game 1 through 3, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, what? Like they were playing video game basketball, man. 1-on-1 ISO, live by the 3, die by the 3, bro. Like, just look messy, sloppy. Yes, Tatum was hurt. Yes, we all saw it.
Right.
It was obvious that he was hobbling around and all that. You know what I mean? So of course that put a damper on the game, damper on that game plan, I'm sure. But his supporting cast, I don't know, man.
Right. Yeah, no one else stepped up. And what 4 through 6, 4, 5, 6, yeah. It was the whole supporting cast. It wasn't just Jaylen Brown. It was Derek White. Derek White played phenomenal those 3 games. Brian Grant, Marcus Smart, Horford was hitting big shots. Playing great D on out of bail. I mean, it was like a true team effort. Everybody was in it. Game 7, them niggas disappeared. And what's horrible about the Celtics is their defense is predicated on their offense, and it shouldn't be like that. Because you can play defense, you know what I'm saying? If they not hitting shots, their defense suffers. It's like they just don't play defense. But if they hitting shots, it's like their defense is like damn near like got people in a chokehold. Yeah, and it should be the other way around, right? Like you can play. If it's one thing you should be able to do is play defense. Okay, if I can't beat you 120 to 125, I'm having an off game. Well, I'm gonna try to beat you 95 to 92. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you. If I can't score, at least I can stop you from scoring. Like it should be that way, but they defense suffers when they offense is like they not draining them shots. And yes, like you said, they are too reliant upon the 3-pointer. 9 for 42. 9 for 42. Yeah, that's haka.
That and for it to not be falling and you still continually taking over and over, coming down the court, not sitting on no offense, just jacking up 3-pointers, bro. Laying a brick house, making a brick mansion. You understand? And bro, it was just sad to watch, man. And Jimmy and company, bro, they separated the mice from the men, dog.
Yeah, you're right. And hell, if the shots wasn't dropping, they was turning the ball over.
Right.
Bricks and turnovers.
Phew.
That's what the fuck they was doing. Bricks and turnovers all day. And we had just talked about it, gave our thoughts on it, and we thought Boston had a little momentum. At least I thought it was going to be a dog fight.
Listen, if you would have told me, I hit you up prior to everybody that I talked to, not just you, but multiple people, we all were in agreement that going to that game that Miami was toast, man.
Mm-hmm.
And they came out and put a big foot in everybody's mouth, told them to shut the fuck up.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Like I told you, the only thing is, I said, now I ain't stupid. I ain't betting no money. I'm a betting, but I ain't betting against Jimmy.
Right.
This is what I think, but I'm not gonna be dumb and put my money out about it. So, they say a man's word ain't nothing to his billfold behind him.
You're right. Yeah. Man, Boston didn't put their dukes up.
Man,
they didn't put the dukes up on it. A damn shame. But big shout out to Miami. Congrats to them for taking care of and getting the job done. The games that they did win, it was convincing.
Yeah.
Convincing wins. Interesting enough, Caleb Martin could have been the most valuable player of that series.
Very well could have.
Interesting enough, another Carolinian, but
fancy that.
Yeah. Jimmy is going in the East. The East gonna have to deal with Jimmy for a while.
I think the NBA is gonna have to deal with Jimmy for a while.
Yeah, they are.
I know what you're saying though.
But yeah. I'm not gonna say he's gonna have one of those LeBron runs LeBron had in the East, but Jimmy might be close to it, like far as how he's doing these motherfuckers in the East. Because I was thinking about him, I was like, damn, what would have happened if they played Philly? Jimmy would have ate them alive. He already got that added fuel.
Yeah.
So
they would have played Philadelphia. Yeah, Jim, they would have been mincemeat. Yeah, it would have been.
So, and he took out all the best teams, the top teams in the East,
as the 8th seed.
Yeah. Who's next? Fuck you.
Line them up.
Who's next?
That's it.
Yeah. Yeah. That's So the Nuggets and the Heat.
All right.
I'm gonna go ahead and get out the way. I got Denver in 5. Long 6 at the most. I got Denver in 5.
I got Denver in 6.
Okay. I think Denver's a little too much to handle for Miami. I think that Joker is that equalizer, and it's just like that zone Miami plays, that defense Miami play, they cannot play that defense against Denver. It's gonna be tough. It's gonna take a hell of an effort for Miami to beat them. And then I start to wonder, when do those players start coming back down to earth? Because it's gonna happen. It might not happen for too long, but it might. I mean, Gabe Vincent and Gabe Vincent, Strauss, all them other, the undrafted players that are role players that are just playing lights out for Miami right now. Are they gonna do that the whole playoffs? I don't think so. They got to come back down to earth at some point.
Okay. All right.
We know what Denver got and what Denver do. And Denver's just long as fuck too, right?
Denver is a well-oiled machine.
Yeah. Bro. That small ball offense is still, you can still have Joker in there with Michael Porter and Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
And swap out KCP and Bruce Brown and still have Jamal Murray and like that. Yeah, they're a well-oiled machine.
That's three 6'10" guys or more in the lineup at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Scary, man.
That can put the ball on the floor, can score, can score on all 3 levels, give or take, here or there.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a well-oiled machine, dog.
And we talking about Bam Adebayo and Kevin Love. And Udonis Haslem. He called it straight iron.
Right. Hey, Udonis, keep that hoodie on, pal.
Yeah. Keep the warm-ups on, pal. Don't do it. Don't do it. But yeah, I got a Denver 5-6 at the most. And that's just my thoughts on it.
I'm gonna keep it 4-2. Yeah.
Okay. All right. And like that, we done. Are you familiar with Travis Randolph?
Yeah, man. Am I? Yeah.
Okay. What do you think about what's going on with that case? And the reason why I ask you is because that shit happens so often.
Okay, so for those who don't know, Travis Randolph, is his name Randolph or Rudolph? I thought it was
Rudolph. I'm sorry, Rudolph.
Travis Rudolph, formerly an NFL player, played college at FSU, holds some records down there at Florida State University right now. Steven is on trial right now. Allegedly, his girlfriend, who was married, he did not know he was married, according to reports. They got to an altercation that was captured through the Ring camera. She jumped on him, put her hands on him, assaulted him. Ended up calling her brothers and her cousins or whatnot, and said that he, in fact, jumped on her, which wasn't the case. They, of course, being what cousins and family don't do, they said he was a dead man walking. Ran up to Mr. Rudolph's home and got 39 shots of some hot shit. One of which, killed one of the young men.
Right.
And now it's come out that he, in fact, didn't, like I said before, he, in fact, didn't put his hands on her. He didn't strike her. She sent her family members out she led them astray, basically.
Right.
She led them astray.
Yeah.
Someone lost their life. Now, you want to know what I think about it?
Yeah.
Hey, do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Send that motherfucker to jail. Right? Travis should not be held in contempt of anything. He shouldn't be charged with anything. He should walk out of the courtroom scot-free. Period, point blank. He protected himself. Yeah. Some guys came on his property in Florida. Hey, you step foot on my property, I got all right to blast your ass. If you're causing a threat, if I feel threatened, right? You saw it, right?
Yeah.
We've seen worse shit in Florida.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right.
Okay. So
stand your ground, state.
Stand your fucking ground. And guess what? He stood his ground 39 fucking times.
Yeah.
Right? And let me not be sensitive or be insensitive to the fact that somebody did lose their life, man. And they lost their life based on what this young lady said, man. Right. She needs to be locked up, man. She needs to be held accountable for this shit, dog.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
She does. Have you heard some of the video? Have you heard some of the audio?
Yeah. Yeah. The main one was when the lawyer asked her, what do you mean by what did she say? He needs his shit pushed back or something like that. What did she say?
Shoot his shit up.
Yeah, shoot his shit up. And she was like, well, what do you mean by that? And she was like, I just meant basically his house, his car, And they was like, well, what if someone was in there? She was like, no, just his property is whatever. But you can't dictate whether somebody's in that car, in that house. Like, you just gonna have somebody shoot at somebody's house not knowing if they're in there or not. You know what I'm saying? That don't make sense to me.
Bullets ain't got no motherfucking name.
Absolutely. They don't. So, I mean, all the clips I heard, it's basically like some big contradiction. Like, she knew what she was doing, and she said the right words to the right or wrong niggas, if you want to say it. Like, we know what the fuck, we know how we talk, and we know when somebody say that shit, we know what that means.
Yeah.
there ain't no mistaking.
The court does too.
Right. Absolutely. Yeah.
They're letting her hang herself.
Mm-hmm.
They're making a mockery of her.
Mm-hmm.
And she's making herself look like a pure jackass.
Right. So I'm with it, man. I think she deserves something, some kind of penalty, punishment, hard, some kind of jail time. Because like you said, somebody lost their life over this, and it was all over a lie, and it could have been prevented. You know what I'm saying? Could have been prevented. And that family, the person, that family member, hell, we're all family, but I mean, shit, I'd be trying to sue somebody. Wrong her for a wrongful death call. You know?
But you know what? I'm not gonna get into that, but I feel you though. I feel you though. But again, dog, like not only that, but what does that do to Travis, man? We don't know how he's living. We don't know, you know what I'm saying? He's not in the NFL no more, you know what I mean? You know, we don't know what that's going to do for him business wise or what he has going on, you know what I mean, his endeavors and shit. Like we don't know, bro. And now regardless whether he's found innocent or not guilty, whatever, it doesn't matter. It's still a stain on his name, man.
Absolutely, yeah. Stain on his name, and it's already hard as a black man.
You talking about his girlfriend? You talking about he's his girlfriend. When the prosecutor pointed that out, like, yo, like this man ain't know you was married. Like, don't get it fucked up. Dude, before you was still married. Yeah, I know you're still married, but he didn't know.
Damn. Yeah, man. I'm gonna keep my eyes and ears glued to that.
Yeah, for sure, man.
See how that happens. I wanted to ask you about you heard about this Asian store owner named Rick Chow in Columbia, South Carolina.
I did.
Wow. So here's another case. Falsely accused a 14-year-old child, whose name is Cyrus Belton, of shoplifting. The store owner, his son, chased Cyrus Belton down and shot him in the back, killing him.
Yep.
So as of that time, as of now, that store has been shut down. It has been looted and destroyed, damaged, I guess. Okay. I mean, that's gonna happen. Yeah, that's been happening. But this is heartbreaking right here.
Yeah.
And the fact that it's not getting the attention that it would have gotten if it was a Asian hate crime, because they pushed that on us big time out of nowhere.
Okay.
And I mean, it's not even big news. That's the sad thing about it. And I definitely want to see how this one plays out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we know things can get tricky in the Carolinas, man. Condolences to the young man and his family, man, for this horrendous crime. It's just sad, man. You know, once that man ran out of the store, first of all, he was falsely accused, right?
Right. And that's proven that he didn't he didn't shoplift. Yeah.
Yeah, it's proven. So justice needs to be served, though. Justice needs to be served, though. I pray that it is, man, and you know, the store owner, bro, is held accountable.
Absolutely.
That's some bullshit. You run outside, you chase somebody down, you and your damn son, you ain't your damn son.
And
chase somebody down and shoot him.
In the back, yeah.
What was so important as a store owner? Do I want somebody coming in taking my shit? No, I don't, Reggie. But at the end of the day, you go out my store, whether you got something or not. And I think you got something, dog. I'm not finna chase you down, dog.
Right.
Excuse me. I'm not finna chase you down, dog. Cause what's to say if I'm running this shit, I'm running after you, you stop, turn around and blow my motherfucking head off.
Mm-hmm. Right. That's what the police is for. You call the police for that.
That's it.
But then to you know, like we said, shoot him in the back, which already tells you that this young man did not pose a threat to him.
That's key.
Because you shot him in the back.
That's key. The verbiage on that when it comes down to trial is going to be everything.
Right.
That's going to be major. Did he pose a threat? The answer is fuck no. Take your ass to jail.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Slam. Fucking slam.
Bad news. He needs to. He needs to go somewhere where somebody gonna fuck him up. So over the weekend, Dani Leigh made the news. And I laughed a little bit, but it's not laughable. But
shit.
For those that don't know, Dani Leigh was booked on 3 felony charges after drunk driving and hitting someone on a moped. She drugged them for a block until someone flagged down a police officer to stop her. Officers claimed breathalyzer results were nearly twice the legal limit. She's a small woman, so twice the legal limit, that should give you an indicator of how drunk she was.
That motherfucker wasn't even on the planet.
I know. And he fucking ate it. Jesus. But I didn't read much else on it. I think the person is in the hospital critical condition, right?
Last time I checked, yeah.
All right, so hopefully they pull through, recover well, all that good stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I don't know what to say about Dani Leigh. She gets the punish. She gonna get the punishment she deserves. I hope that's what happens.
You think it's gonna happen like that?
Probably not. Being that public eye, money, all that other stuff. It'll probably come down to some kind of What happened to Dante Stallworth? Dante Stallworth served, but he killed somebody though. He actually killed someone. She did. So it'll probably be some probation, a big probation, a big dollar amount, and she'll probably definitely end up paying a lot of money to this guy and his family for hospital bills and all that other stuff. So yeah, she probably won't get no jail time, serve no jail time.
I don't know, man. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
Accountability, dog.
We're not even gonna talk about women in accountability, but we ain't gonna say it. I ain't gonna say that too loud. But I mean, if they gave her jail time, I wouldn't be mad at it. I think she deserves it.
You broke the law, man.
Right. I think she deserves it, so I wouldn't be mad at it. In other celebrity news, I'm pretty sure you heard the audio between Envy and Gunplay, right?
Let's talk about it.
All right. I like that they talked and hashed it out, but I do think it was some sucker shit on Gunplay's fault.
All right, man. For those who don't know, DJ Envy and Rick Ross have been going back and forth about whose car show is better, whether it be for the culture or just back and forth rants on each other, man. You know what I mean? Well, last week sometime, maybe 2 weeks ago, DJ Envy of the Breakfast Club, he went on his platform in a police officer uniform. You know, obviously we know from the past that Rick Ross, the rapper, was a correctional officer. So he goes on to his platform, the Breakfast Club, in this suit, and he points out that Rick Ross, who says it time and time again, over and over again on multiple platforms, that Gunplay is his man, $100,000, and he does this for him, he does that for him. And Envy pointed out that, well, if this is your homeboy and you the biggest boss, quote unquote, why is this man setting up GoFundMe's?
Mm-hmm.
Because if that's my man, ain't no GoFundMe. Let's handle whatever it is that you got going on. Gunplay. Did he catch a stray? Yes.
He did. Well, did he really though?
Yes, he did.
Well, yeah, he did. But
yes, he did.
Yeah, all right, yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. And like you said, I agree with you. So I'll agree with you on the fact that they were able to talk it out somewhat. You know what I mean? Envy was, remorseful from the fact that he, brought pain to Gunplay's wife when it came down what to GoFundMe for, which is for a car condition for their daughter.
Mm-hmm.
But just looking at what Envy was saying, he didn't point. I'm pretty sure he knew what it was for.
Mm-hmm.
He didn't point that out.
Nope.
Right. He didn't point out what it was for. He was making a point.
Mm-hmm.
He was making a point, right? So I look at it from both sides. I understand why Gunplay feels the way he feels, and I understand, and I commend DJ Envy for apologizing for it. Now, I'll let you chime in on the sucker shit.
Okay. Him recording it and then basically posted on social media says to me there was a different agenda because from the beginning of the audio, it's like he was trying to press Envy, telling him, he'll smack the shit out of him, he'll beat him up, he'll do this, he'll do that. Envy was like, well, we just gonna have to fight. He was like, it ain't gonna be no fight. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, I need you to apologize. Nah, I want you to apologize publicly. You disrespected my wife and my daughter and da. But like you said, Envy not one time mentioned his wife or his daughter's name at all. He did. I don't even feel like he disrespected Gunplay because it was solely based on, as you said, Rick Ross and how Rick Ross' man is starting to GoFundMe. If that's your man, and you got it like Rick Ross supposedly has it, why is your man, you know what I'm saying? When like you said, Gunplay don't have to want for nothing. That's what Rick Ross has said plenty of times. So why is your man starting to GoFundMe? So I don't feel like I feel like they missed the point of why Envy was saying that.
No, I don't think they missed the point. I don't think Gunplay missed the point. I think Gunplay saw it as an opportunity.
Yeah, well, yeah.
He saw it as an opportunity to clout chase, and he saw it as an opportunity to come up.
Alternate agenda.
Yeah, like no question about it, man.
Alternate agenda. And then listening to them on the Breakfast Club, they said the funny thing about it is that conversation went on for a good 15, 20, 30 minutes after that, the audio was cut, and they were talking about how each other's family doing, linking up when he in the city and when they down there, whatever else. Like it was like basically like some kumbaya shit. Like but by the audio, you would never tell that. You would feel like okay, Gunplay is in the mode to where he want to put hands on Envy when he see him.
Right.
I think that's their real, like I said, their real sucker shit. And then alternate agenda, different agenda, because he posted that shit for a reason. And he posted I smacked the shit out you for, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I just thought, like I said, I thought that was some sucker shit. As men, we gotta do better than that. 100%. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be the tough guy and keep it funky, you need to keep it funky all the way around.
Stand on it.
Yeah, absolutely. Stand on it. Don't soften your stance. And don't do it for the clicks and the likes. Clicks and likes. Let's name the episode that. Clicks and likes. Off of them.
Yeah.
So let's talk about this. I just saw this. Shannon Sharpe has reached a buyout with FS1 and Undisputed, which ends his partnership with Skip Bayless.
Yep. And Club Shay Shay with the company.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So what you think happens next for him?
Fuck the middleman.
Yeah.
He got his own name now. He don't need them, man.
He don't need a hard time calling a man Shay Shay. Damn. I mean, whatever. Or Uncle Shay Shay. Nah, yeah, whatever.
You know, I don't call him Shay Shay. That's just a name.
Hell no.
Podcast or whatever they say. Whatever the fuck. I feel you. I ain't calling nigga no Shay Shay. But this
big black nigga too.
This is a prime example of him betting on himself now, man.
Right.
I mean, it's, in my opinion, it's like, all right, I don't know what happened behind the scenes, but or if anything at all, but this is a prime example, and I think it's good for him. Like, hey, he used FS1 as a stepping stone. Guess what? Now y'all not gonna eat off me no more. I'm eating off me.
Right.
And if somebody want me, here's what I have to offer. The proof's in the damn pudding.
Yep.
Gotta pay to play, man.
Absolutely. I think it would be interesting to see if he continues if he does his own thing or he branches off into another network. Because I easily think he can go to the NFL Network. He can have he can start his own shit. Hell, if he wanted to go to ESPN on First Take with Stephen, no, I don't think that'll happen. That definitely can't happen. I think Shannon's too much of a strong personality to be up there with Stephen A. I mean, I think from the time he started on FS1 to now, he's built it to where, I mean, he's a home run hitter. The options are limitless for him.
Absolutely.
No, but congrats to him though.
Yeah, man. Big, man. I love it. I love it, bro. I love it. You don't need no motherfucker, man.
It'll be interesting to see if he'll be on tomorrow or even or who even they replace him with. Last
show is through June. I forgot the date.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I forgot the date. I have to find it. Okay.
So let's talk about something we know a lot about.
All right.
Let's talk about Nike. Saw this release. It says Nike is shuffling executives and searching for its breakthrough innovation, as unwanted Air Maxes and Air Jordans pile up. And for just a little more clarity, Nike is searching for the breakthrough innovation as analysts say their current products have gotten stale and lack newness. I agree 100%.
All right.
Nike has now announced a series of executive changes designed to underscore the company's commitment to product innovation, just as more analysts start to question the company's stale product lineup. I've been saying this for a while now. It was a point in time to, us buying shoes, being sneakerheads or whatever else. You had release dates and drops that you were waiting for. You was anticipating.
Right.
Today, if it ain't a drop every week, it's one every other week. It's to the point now to where, they talked about the Jordans and the Air Maxes piling up. It's to the point now to where it's just so many shoes that come out. You can't, unless you're a millionaire, you just got money to blow like that. You can't get the shoes like you want. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to, because it's just so many. You're going to be spending money like at least a couple $100, close to $1,000 monthly on shoes. Because they're doing them back to back to back to back to back to back to back. You know what I'm saying? It used to be like a Black History or a nice February release, and then you probably wouldn't get nothing till what, around Easter,
Right?
some heat, and then after that, it might be another month and a half, 2 months, maybe, and maybe a month. But now it's like I said, almost weekly.
So you think that they are just, again, they just oversaturating the market?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, I think that this is the first I've heard about this, actually, for me, for what you just reported. For while we're saying they're oversaturating the market, where are all the fucking shoes going? Because there's still plenty of people that aren't getting shit that they want. You know what I'm saying? Like they are still like catching L's on sneakers apps and shit like that.
But
go ahead.
That's the cream of the crop ones, though, right? The limited pair, right? Or that's a good question. That's a good question. I'm glad you said that.
Limited. They don't. I don't think this shit is limited. I don't know. Not all of them, anyway. Like,
no,
you know what I mean? Because Nike. Last time I checked, Nike was up in the ante when it came down to mass production on sneakers. That's what I thought.
Because they was trying to hurt the resale game.
Resellers, yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man.
Yeah. Well, that's interesting. That's something to keep an eye on there.
Let's see.
Something to keep an eye on. That's interesting. All right. So I saw this Nick Cannon quote. People were saying he was a deadbeat father. I don't know if you saw it or not. And he posted a picture of his income, his earnings, and said, show me, basically show me what kind of deadbeat father got money like this. My kids don't want for nothing. My kids get the best of whatever they want, basically.
All right.
So, then that led me to the thought, a lot of people were saying, same thing, just because you got money, does that make you a good father? You can still be a deadbeat father. But I guess a lot of people relate deadbeat to, monetarily, you're not doing nothing.
Most do.
But you can still be a deadbeat and not provide that, whatever you and I give our children, the emotional support, the love, the time, the attention, all the other shit. Right? I don't know. What you think?
No, this is true, bro.
Okay.
I think I told you, man, once before, when Skylar was about 1 year old, her mom told me, all you do is provide. You know what I'm saying? Like she called me a deadbeat. She said, all I do is provide. So I had to check myself, like, first of all, you sound dumb. Because the definition of a father, I'm pretty sure the word provider is in there. So I guess it's that famous word that we always use is subjective.
Yeah.
However, I mean, I don't know. People can say what they want to say. Have hit the mother of his children come out and say he's a deadbeat?
Honestly, I don't know. I would hope not. I would hope not. But no, I would have to look more into it. I don't think so.
Okay. I don't know, man. Like, how can you? You can't sit and say what the hell that man do, or
right.
Like you sit here answering, clapping back at people that don't know you or don't know your situation and all that shit. Like, it's a waste of time, though.
Yeah, absolutely. It is. And being up like him, yeah, it's a big waste of time. I mean, you bring yourself down levels to even, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth with, you know, somebody, you know, when you know, as much as he got going on for himself.
Right.
You know.
Nick, motherfucking man, dog.
You ain't supposed to throw rocks from you know, motherfuckers throw rocks at the crown or the throne or whatever. Not saying he's sitting on it, but I mean, whatever. I saw this article. It said men have better sex with emotionally unstable women. Studies say that men have better sex with women who are emotionally unstable, and women prefer men who are less agreeable but pay attention to detail. And this survey was done on 1,000 people. Have better sex with emotionally unstable. Wow. I'd have to put more thought in that. I can't confirm nor deny that, but I will say I have had some amazing sex with some very, I guess, toxic, unstable women, like motherfuckers that have like cut some shit up, try to fuck me up, did some, you know, just when they got mad, they became a motherfucking ball of rage. I have, so I don't know if it's necessarily better, but we do say makeup sex is great. So, but that don't necessarily mean that's with a emotionally unstable woman either, though.
Right. Emotionally unstable women. I don't know if I could. Oh, I don't know if I can subscribe to that one, man. I'm not going to confirm or deny whether or not I've had great, nasty, sweaty, top-notch sex with a woman that was unstable. I will not confirm or deny. But I will say, I think it's all based on the person, man.
Right.
It's all based on that woman, man. Like, I don't know if her emotions had anything to do with it, because you would think that if she was unstable emotionally, that sex may not be at the forefront of her mind.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't buy into that one.
Yeah, I would I had to think more about it. I think that's something we can come back with after we have more thought on it. But I mean, yeah, I have. I'm not gonna say spun the block as in spun the block in relationship wise, but I have reconnected with some unstable motherfuckers just for simplicity though. Okay. I have a time or two, you know.
Okay.
Motherfucker that's just egg my car, tried to put sugar in my tank, all kind of shit, man. Yeah.
Okay.
Anywho, I was listening to Shamik Moore, I think that's his name. The guy that played Raekwon in Wu-Tang Saga.
Yeah. Okay.
I did not know that he was the voice for what you call it? The Spider-Man. What's his name? The black kid. Miles Morales. I did not know he was the voice.
Wow, it makes sense when you said it. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I did not know he was the voice. But They asked him, and actually he was on the Breakfast Club. They asked him about what did he think about what Dr. Umar was saying about it. And basically what he said is he was basically questioning, are we going to take our kids to watch another black hero or whatever else have love and have a love interest that is of the opposite who's white, basically, who's white. So it led me to thinking far as in just our kids and them growing up. Regardless of what we do, I think in life or whatever else, our kids are probably gonna love who they want to love. And I mean, that's rightfully so. But do you think we should show them and expose them to Black love so that they can see it, they know what it is, not to push them in that direction, but to expose them to that, let them see that and understand what it is?
Like, should we push the envelope on it? Like throw it on them? Is that what you're saying?
No, not throw it on them. Just like, I mean, let them see what it is, so they know, or understand, Black love. How, what it's like to, see a Black man love a Black woman, because that, and for most of the time we don't see that. We see more arguing, fussing, and fighting, and social media and all this other shit to kind of tell you that it ain't really a thing.
What's not really a thing?
Social media tell you that Black love ain't really a thing, for most part. Like, from things you'll see posted, us going at each other back and forth about this 50-50 shit, or what a real man is, or whatever else.
Oh, okay. I get where you're going. I think the best way to show your children Black love is through you being the example, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, outside of that, what? Everybody doesn't have a happily ever after, dog. It is what it is, man.
Right.
So I'm not gonna sit here and push it on my kid like, hey, you can do this, you can have that too. I'm gonna try my best to show my children that, hey, this is what right looks like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
okay.
that. Like, I don't know if what Umar is saying is Dr. Umar is saying is like for what?
Yeah,
like,
not him.
The fucking superhero.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's a superhero.
Right.
And guess what? You talking about Black love and all this shit. Who's to say? Like, we're moving forward while there's the country will never be segregated, man. Again, in terms of whites with whites and blacks with blacks and Mexicans with Mexicans or Hispanics with none of that. It's old for that shit.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So I'm not gonna push that shit on my kids, bro. I'm not.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't on my kids personally. Black love, yeah, it is a beautiful thing. It's very strong when it's pure. You know what I mean? It is. But at the end of the day, dog, I'm not pushing that shit on my kids, bro. I'm just not. I'm not, because then we put our kids in a box on what we will accept from them and what we won't accept from them, and that's bullshit. It's bullshit. Do I have my own beliefs? Do I, at the end of the day, do I want my son and my daughter to be a certain way? Sure. But I'm not going to push it on them.
Mm-hmm.
Black love is no different, dog.
No. So you monitor what your kids, intake through TV, social media, all the other stuff, if they have social media. And also far as in books and all of stuff too, right? Because it's left up to us to make sure it's left up to us to make sure that they understand, their history, Black history because the schools ain't really teaching it to them, less than what they taught us. They're teaching them less these days. So, how strict are you on that, far as in making sure that they, get that? Like, okay, I'm going to make sure, my child has some kind of learn something while they're with me, far as in about, our culture, how things were, how they are, where this came from or where that came from, who Marcus Garvey was or whatever else. And of course your daughter isn't too young to learn about that right now, but so how strict are you on that, far as in making sure those things happen on your watch?
Well, I think for one, I think for my daughter, you said it. Going into her, she's getting ready to be a fifth grader, right? And I hear little things that she says about what they're being taught, in the area where she lives. She's not, she's probably about 20 minutes away from where allegedly the first slaves were brought, to American soil, right? So of course they're going to say and teach whatever it is they want to teach. And she's been to Colonial Williamsburg and all that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
She's seen that shit. So I think now for me, the time, and we've had conversations. Now for me is the time to, not just drown her in, the truth, but slowly but surely pick her brain and figure out what it is she knows and what she feels sounds right and what she doesn't feel sounds right. And then take it from there. My son, we still got a little bit to go with that. Yeah.
Do you watch some of the stuff that she look at on YouTube?
My daughter?
Yeah,
I do. My when it comes down to my daughter, man, she's watching cheerleading competitions and people play Roblox. You know what I'm saying? Like that's her bread and butter. Now my son is a little different. My son watches a little bit of everything, man. He might watch some dinosaurs. He might watch some kids playing with trucks. He might watch some little girls playing with baby dolls. He watches a little bit of everything, dog.
And that is so like crazy to me, like how I've actually seen big kids too. Like when I say big kids, I mean teenagers, on YouTube, watching YouTube, like you said, him watching other kids play with toys. Like that's like a child to sit down, and watch another kid, you know what I'm saying? But I've seen like, hell, there's probably even adults that sit there and watch people play 2K.
Yeah, that Twitch shit is crazy.
Yeah, just like, and I'm like that shit is just so like it's crazy to me. I'm just like, wow, like, because I watched Sharice's son, watch YouTube and just some of the stuff that and some of the like videos he can watch like 20 times straight, and it's just like a 15-second clip of someone saying something, and it's just like, and I'm just like, looking, but I'm like, wow, like this is like how YouTube, the hold that YouTube has on the kids.
Yeah, it's nuts, bro.
What did I have before I get out of here? Did you watch White Man Can't Jump yet?
I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Okay. I'll save my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight.
Yeah. I will save my thoughts on it. I think I got some unapologetic truths, maybe.
All right, let's run into it, man. Let's see.
These might be left over from last week. I don't know if I asked you this. What's worse, being cheated on or the person neglecting you when you're at your lowest?
It's a good question, bro. being cheated on. Being cheated on because that's just both are betrayal, but both are betrayal. However, it might be a miscommunication when it comes down to the quote unquote neglected.
Okay.
That person might not be available for you the way you want them to be.
Right.
Cheating is cheating, cuz.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm gonna agree with you, but I actually didn't even look at the neglect thing as betrayal, but I definitely agree with you that I mean there could have been some kind of miscommunication, or the person just didn't know how to, be there for you when you was at your lowest. Like they may have tried, but it wasn't what you needed at the time. Cheating is to me that's a whole different kind of betrayal.
Yeah, they're both betrayals for sure. Yeah.
I think I can recover easier from this neglecting part, from having a conversation and saying why this happened, how this happened, or okay, this is how I needed you, and there for that, blah, blah, blah. And the person, saying, look, I apologize because, I didn't know I tried, but obviously it didn't work. The cheating part, especially how it depends on how that cheating happened. That may be something that ain't no recovering from.
Right. Right. Agreed.
I saw Nick Cannon had posted this or asked this. Would you rather be the side dude who knows everything or the main dude who knows nothing?
The side dude who knows everything. No question. No question. If I'm the side dude, keep me as the side dude. Right? Keep me as a side dude. Let me know what the fuck I'm getting myself into. Because 9 times out of 10, if you sign on to be a side dude, then you understand that you're sharing that honey, bro.
Right.
You understand that, but on the opposite side of that, like you're able to move and groove the way you want to move and groove. You should be able to. Anyway.
True.
So being oblivious is being someone's main person, and you're oblivious to the bullshit that they're doing. Hell no.
But if you're the main dude and some shit is happening, what you don't know don't hurt you, right?
Until it does.
Until you do, until it does hurt, until you find out. But
why not tell me? I want to know the truth from Jump Street.
Yeah. True.
And then what the women say, you could have just told me.
That's bullshit. But yeah. No, it ain't bullshit. Yeah, we could have just told you. But the shit ain't gonna go the way like you telling. Well, we could have figured out if you just no.
I've been in a situation like that, man, with a woman, bro, and I told her, you know what I mean? Like she was pressing me full court, pressing me about being in a relationship and this, that, and a third. I'm like, yo, I know your pedigree. I know who you are. I know how you give it up. You know what I'm saying? Like you a dog ass bitch for real. But I'm willing to give you a shot, but just keep it a powwow with me. I even told this motherfucker, yo, take you a grace period and get your shit together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Get your shit together. I ain't asking you to, you know what I'm saying? What Mario say? What did the song say?
Wait, which one? I don't want to know. Keep it on the low.
No. Oh, I'm talking about no, not Mario.
You
know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be in love with me, just like me real hard. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And back then, you know what I'm saying? I told this motherfucker that, but guess what? She still sung the goddamn, oh no, you're the only one for me. I love you. And so I caught her hands in a motherfucking cookie jar. Now I got to show you. Because I handed you the ball, and you had the same line that Emmitt Smith had for the Dallas Cowboys. All you had to run through it, no matter how fast, slow, whatever. All you had to do was run straight through the gap, and you didn't. You chose to bounce outside. And guess what? It was Ray Lewis was waiting on your ass.
Yeah.
Tattoos your ass. Yeah, tattoos your ass. So, yeah, for sure, bro. Like,
Mhm.
I'd rather just know that I'm the side dude and shit. And if you think about it, for some men, if I was on that type time, if I was the side dude on some kinky shit, I probably would fuck you better because I know I'm the side guy.
Fuck you like your ex watching or your man watching, one of
You
them.
feel me? Like,
Yeah.
talk big boy shit to you. You ain't getting this when you get home.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm a,
You,
yeah.
yeah, this full course meal. You over there eating Jimmy Dean's at the crib.
Time for the closer.
You microwave dinners at the crib, baby. This
Yeah.
5-star, baby. This
Yeah.
no, baby.
All right. All right. After you open up, you express your likes, your dislikes, your wants, your needs, all that good stuff. You put all the cards on the table.
Okay.
There's no gray areas. Now, how do you go about dealing with said person if they are not meeting those things that you talked about, that you express, that you need, that fuels you, that you need emotionally, mentally, physically, all that shit?
So if they can't comply with your needs, I'm gonna reiterate one time, maybe two times.
Mm-hmm.
Today, Andre, today.
Okay.
One, maybe two times if it's that serious.
Mm-hmm.
If it's a no shit like deal breaker, one, maybe two times, dog. After that,
Yeah.
ram.
Yeah. So this is a tough one for me because you like to give people the benefit of the doubt, but you hate to get into that mode to where it's like you feel like you're being taken for a joke. Like, damn, like it's like this motherfucker ain't even listening to me.
Agreed. Excuse me.
You know,
Agreed.
my needs. I fully expressed. You know, my need, like I said, needs, wants, all this other stuff. You know, anything that and is like, do you figure out or try to figure out why this person can't meet the needs, especially if they aren't, and then evaluate them yourself and say, okay, am I asking for too much? Is these, are my expectations a little too high, or are these some lofty things that I need for me? And as men, these days, that's kind of rare because motherfuckers really don't. A lot of people, women aren't used to men being vocal about, their needs and wants, relationship wise. Because for the better part, it's been well, shit, I just get what I take. Well, I just take what I get.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a cop out these days.
Yeah.
I feel like it's a cop out these days. I feel like men are more vocal these days.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I do. I don't know. I mean, I can't speak for every man, but I know I'm gonna speak for me.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 38 years old, dog. So if it's some shit I don't like or some shit I need from you, I'm gonna motherfucking tell you.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna barbecue or you gonna mildew and get the fuck out the way for the motherfucking it is gonna motherfucking barbecue.
Right.
Really that simple.
Yeah. And I do think
it works both ways.
It does.
Because, woman tell me what time it is. You know what I'm saying? My woman tell me what's up. Guess what? Shit. Either you gonna stand up, either you gonna get down or you gonna lay down, bro.
Right. You gotta try, but put that effort in. Yeah. Try to meet them needs. But I think we as men are more, we're becoming more and more emotionally intelligent these days, as far as in learning how, when to express our needs and wants and control our emotions while doing it.
Okay. Agree.
Yeah. But all right, though, we can get up out of here. Another one in the books.
So
we can close this bad boy out.
Well, man, I'll go first, man. Shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to the home team again, man. Happy birthday to my stepfather, Billy, man. I love you, man. Thank you for everything that you've done for me, man, that you do for my mom, that you do for my children, that, the example that you're setting, man. I really appreciate you, man. Shout out to the day after this is posted, my baby cousin will be turning 1 year old, man. So shout out to Aubrey. We love you, girl, and shout out to your mom, Danielle, my little cousin, man. I love y'all to death. Shout out to my babies, man. Shout out to my support system, man. Shout out to everybody that's rocking with us, man. The home team, period, point blank. All my partners back home in the city, man, in Concord and Charlotte. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to my homeboy Spencer, man. He got a big day coming up next Saturday, man, on his gender reveal, man. And it's monumental for he and his family, man. I'm so happy for you and Toya, dog. I love y'all to death, man, and words can't express how excited I am for y'all, man. And as always, man, myself and Reggie, mental health is real for the both of us and for the world, man. We may not be subject matter experts on the matter, but I can assure you, before you harm yourself or you harm others, tap into Unapologetic Pod on Facebook and or Instagram, or our individual Facebooks and Instagram. And I can assure you, we will get you the help that you need. Other than that, dog, you already know what's going on with me. Different toilet, same shit.
Absolutely. Yeah, man, I appreciate you definitely, man, helping me out with this, us getting on and just, chopping it up. But yeah, I definitely want to thank everybody that continues to support us and watch us. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And I want to thank, everybody that is there for me in my corner, my family, my loved ones, my friends, just everybody. And I appreciate it. For those that's there for me and in the dark times and the light times, not the good and the bad. Cause but yeah, that's pretty much it for me. I don't got nothing else. Another episode in the books. We appreciate y'all. And as always, Unapologetic with Unfiltered, Dre, Reg. Y'all know how we do. We will see y'all next week. We out of here.
You know what it is. Thanks for listening to another episode of Unapologetic, the podcast. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe.
Better follow me.